Hello boys and girls, welcome to this tutorial. Today we shall learn how we can enrich our language by using phrasal verbs in our daily interactions. You know, often learners get puzzled as how to remember so many phrasal verbs. Indeed, it's not an easy task. But if you really have an inclination to use them in your day-to-day interactions, all you need to do is to practice. In this tutorial, through situations and through dialogues, I shall explain the application of some of the important phrasal verbs. Before we move on to the application part, let's try to understand what exactly is meant by a phrasal verb. The word phrasal has come from the word phrase, which means a group of words. So it's very simple. Phrasal word is a group of words in which one of the words is certainly a verb. Look here, a phrase consisting of a verb and either or both of a preposition or an adverb. This mathematical representation will give you a better understanding. Phrasal verb is equal to verb plus adverb. Or the combination could be verb plus preposition or verb plus an adverb and a preposition. Another important thing to note is the meaning of a phrasal verb is quite different from that of the words it is made up of. So I think this example will explain it better. Put plus up together makes a phrasal verb put up. And the meaning of this phrasal verb is stay temporarily somewhere. So this meaning is very different from this individual words put and up. Through this anecdote, let me explain the application of phrasal verbs beginning with back. Mr. Shai Krishnan, the president of a local NGO, We Care, had to back out, that is to withdraw, from his commitment of educating every girl child of Titula village. He had a dream of establishing a school in this village. He proposed this to the local government. Unfortunately, Mr. Krishnan was forced to back down. Back down means to withdraw an assertion or a claim. Because he ran from pillar to post, but nobody backed him up. Rather, most of them were against this noble idea. Now, Mr. Krishnan, he ran from pillar to post. That is, he went to different people. And he left no stone unturned. He knocked several doors, but nobody supported him. Back up to support. Rather, most of them were against this idea. He had to back off, which means to retreat, momentarily for lack of support, but he was not a person to quit easily. He succeeded in achieving his dream after 5 years of sweat and toil. So ultimately, Mr. Krishnan, he was able to achieve his goal. Another situation here, and through this situation I would like to explain the application of phrasal verbs beginning with bring. Harry and George were brought up means to rear, by their upright grandfather Mr. Owen. They loved their grandfather more than anything in the world. People claim that Harry and George were each other's soulmates, as they remained with each other through thick and thin. After Mr. Owen's death, The two brothers began to remain aloof from each other. Friends and family were worried as they could not guess what had brought about means caused this rift. This situation brought forth, that is, gave rise to discontent amongst the family members. When we continue with the story of Harry and George, they started speculating if it was due to Harry's success in business, which brings in trillions a year, or is it because of the book brought out by George, which made him a world figure within a month. So brings in means earns, and brought out is published. The family artist had drawn a portrait of Mr. Owens. Bringing out, which means revealing, showing, depicting his vibrant personality with utmost perfection. George wanted the portrait to be on the wall of his bedroom. Harry wished to adorn the drawing room wall with this portrait. He could not bring George round. Bring round means to change somebody's opinion to his thought even after long persuasion. Everybody was taken aback to know the flimsy reason which brought on is caused the clash between the two. So a quick recap: brings in means earns, brought out, published, bringing out means revealing or showing or depicting, bring round means to succeed in changing someone's opinion, and the last one, brought on, means caused. Well, now through this dialogue, I shall try to explain the application of phrasal verbs beginning with break. Mrs. Puri, good evening, Mr. Kashyap. This is Mrs. Puri, Rinky's class teacher. I'm sorry, I had to make a call to find out if everything is fine with Rinky. Rinky was behaving in an unusual manner this morning. Mr. Kashyap, actually last night some miscreants broke into my house when nobody except my little daughter Rinky was at home. The burglars held her at gunpoint to burgle the house. Broke into means to enter illegally or by force. Mrs. Puri, oh my God! But she did not tell us anything. Mr. Kashyap, she had a nervous breakdown. Breakdown means lapse of physical ability or mental ability. After the incident, and she is almost dumbstruck since then. She broke into tears when we returned home, and after which she did not utter a single word. So, broke into means do something at once. So, this little girl broke into tears at once. Mrs. Puri, I am so sorry. Do you suspect anyone? So, let's quickly do a little recap. Break into, enter illegally. Break down, lapse of physical or mental ability. Break into, to do something at once. Let's see what happens next. Mr. Kashyap, it could be one of our distant relatives who broke out, which means escaped, of the police custody yesterday late in the afternoon. We broke off means discontinued, our relation with him way back in 2005 because of his misdeeds. Time and again he used to demand money from us because he could not break himself off drinking and gambling. Break off is to stop a habit. But this is just a speculation. I leave it to the law to do its duty. Mrs. Puri, The school knows Rinky as a great orator, but this morning she broke down. Broke down means she lost her composure or stopped all of a sudden. In the middle of her speech, everybody understood that there was something wrong. I think she needs counseling to come out of this trauma. Mr. Kashyap, thank you for your concern, ma'am. We will do the needful at the earliest. So let's quickly go through the phrasal verbs once more. Break out, escape. Break off means to discontinue. Break off is to stop a habit. And the last one, break down, is to lose composure. So boys and girls, I believe this is one of the easiest ways to learn how to use phrasal verbs in our interactions. So keep using phrasal verbs in your interactions. This will help you to enrich your language. See you soon with another tutorial. Till then, stay happy, stay safe. God bless you.